My channel. It's 2019. Like last year seemed like it took forever, but it also just went really quickly. Altogether, last year was just a really weird year, and I think I can speak for a majority of us when I say that 2018 was not anyone's year. So here's to hoping that 2019's better. I think like 2018, especially for me, was you've just been planted as a seed and you're struggling to get through the drought, so you're sort of just, you know, hibernating under the ground, waiting to, you know, blossom into a little tiny plant. I think that works as a metaphor, I'm not sure. But yeah, so 2018 was just sort of about surviving, I feel like. Whereas 2019, I'm getting such good vibes. Finally made it past 2018, and now it's just time for us all to blossom into the tiny plants that we were meant to be in life. And I know this video is a little late for, you know, the new year, bringing it in the first couple of weeks, but I still wanted to do this video anyway. So at the beginning of the year, I like to sort of just sit down, write out my goals and my plans, and then translate that all onto a vision board. So for those of you who don't know what a vision board is, it's basically just this board or even a piece of paper that you just put images and quotes, anything that sort of draws your attention, you put it on here, and it sort of acts as your visual goals and dream year. And seeing those goals written or in picture form each and every day and looking at it and, you know, visualizing it, it helps to attract them and make it come true. Now, I do a vision board every year. However, last year I didn't do it properly. And I think that's sort of, I'm not going to say I'm blaming it for the year that I had, but you know, it was probably a factor. So what I did last year was I made this magnificent board, put all my dreams and goals for the year on it, and then I kind of didn't do anything about it. I just sort of put it next to my bed and was like, yep, that's going to be my dream year. Woohoo! But I didn't do anything to work towards that. The only sort of things I ticked off on my vision board was the moving into the house and then the bullet journaling. There might have been a couple more, but there was a lot that I had planned for last year that just didn't happen because I didn't work towards it. So when you make your vision board, you have to also put the work behind it. You can't just say, here's a picture of an amazing, you know, body. I'm gonna get that this year, and then just proceed to not work out. So it just sort of helps to channel your goals and your motivation towards what you want your year to be. So I'll sort of run you through how I made this one and show you my goals for 2019 because you guys are gonna be coming along. So what I started off with was I grabbed my bullet journal and I sort of just made a page where I wrote out my goals for the year, and this was just anything I could think of, any sort of goal I had pertaining to 2019. Then I went and wrote out some words that I wanted to incorporate into my year, and not just like, you know, use this word more, but as in tie that word to the year coming and, you know, get more of it. I don't know if that makes sense. Every year I sort of choose one word that just will encapsulate the entire year. And this year, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I chose, you guys are about to witness a murder. Sophrosine? However you pronounce it, I'll put it up on the screen, but basically it means a healthy state of mind characterized by self-control, moderation, and a deep awareness of one's true self and resulting in true happiness. So I thought that was a really nice word to associate with my year. The last one I did was my feelings for 2019. I just sort of wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to feel during this year, because last year was filled with some negative feelings. So I sort of just made sure to choose pictures that encompass that emotion and would make me think of the emotion every time I saw that picture. So with this, 2019 is not going to be a repeat of 2018. I am going to work towards it and make sure that it is a much more enjoyable year. So once I've written all that down, I then head to Pinterest and I start trying to find pictures relating to some of the words. So for travel, I just wrote in travel aesthetic into Pinterest and it comes up with quite a few different pictures, and I just chose which ones I wanted to feature on my board. So I took just a normal cork board and I actually just painted the entire thing white with house paint, all the edges and stuff. This used to just be wood. And then just like to make it pop a little more, added a bit of gold on the edges to make it shine. And I've been using this for a couple of years now, so it's already got like holes and stuff like that in it already from pinning stuff in it. So I used this for last year and I've just cleared it off now and it's ready to go for 2019. So that's how I made my vision board for this year and sort of set my goals to know where I'm heading towards and, you know what I need to start working towards already. So I'm going to run through the pictures on the board just to show you guys what my goals are and, keep you in the know. So there's a couple of pictures of, friends having fun together, doing silly things. And this was just to attract friends and people who match my energy in 2019. Now the camera and the film icon, that's just mostly for YouTube. I've got the YouTube logo up there as well, and that's just because I want to focus a lot on my filming this year. I want to get better at it. I want to do more cinematic vlogging. I want to do so much more with my camera work. So this year I'm going to be focusing on that quite a lot. I've also got a picture of the Canon G7X Mark II on there because the Canon G7X is my next buy. I want to buy that sometime this year, but that's why it's up there, just because I know that I want it and it's something that I want to work towards buying. So I have a Japanese quote on there that says, "Please live happily." I like that one just for the quote, but also because it was Japanese. There's also a bullet journal with Japanese hiragana in it, and that's because this year I want to learn Japanese. So originally I learned Japanese from pre-primary through to year 4, I'm pretty sure it was. So I knew a little bit, and we used to do like calligraphy classes and stuff, but then I moved schools. So I'm sort of returning to it. A couple of things have clicked back in, but yeah, I'm pretty much starting from scratch. Obviously there's a lot of travel pictures on here because I love travel and I just want to do so much more of it. We're planning on going to New Zealand. There's a picture of Hobbiton there. So New Zealand's happening in March and I can't wait. I'm going to be bringing you guys along obviously, and that's just going to be so much fun that I can't wait for that. And then there's some fitness pictures on there because I do want to focus, I keep saying focus, but I want to focus on my fitness this year. My body hasn't been enjoying sort of the things that I've been eating and just the way I've been living, so I need to change it up a bit. Clean eating, start working out, keeping my body healthy and happy. I've got a journal on there as well just because I want to start journaling a little bit more. I journaled a bit last year, but I always sort of found that I didn't have the energy for it or the motivation for it, so I really want to find that motivation to journal a lot more this year. I also have this little spiritual wheel, is that what it says? This little balance wheel, and I found this on Pinterest and thought it was just so cute. So it says, spirituality and a sense of purpose, rest and sleep, good nutrition and exercise, relationships, family, friends, community, work, financial and career, intellectual stimulation, creativity and play, and then back to spirituality and a sense of purpose. And I thought that was really nice balance of all the different aspects of life. I wasn't able to balance a lot of these aspects last year. I just sort of, you know, let work take over or my rest and sleep take over, and it was just, there was no time for anything else. And I do want to make that effort this year to keep everything relatively balanced so I can still be happy and rested and working. Then I have a couple of quotes on my vision board. There's in omnia paratus, which means ready for anything, which I would love to be in that position where I'm ready for anything to be thrown at me. And I have included big dick energy. Because it is 2019, people. We are motivated and we are relentlessly chasing after our goals. 2019, the year of big dick energy. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time.
I was gonna make $10 million.